Houston taking on number 11 Auburn. And with that, we welcome you inside the Toyota Center alongside Fran Fraschilla. I'm Rich Hollenberg. Certainly has late March, maybe even early April vibes.
My Hall of Fame partner is last win. You remember them all. You remember that one?
I do remember that. It was a beautiful basketball game.
Courtside, John Chambi and Fran Fraschilla.
Now sits the number 12 Houston Cougars, and they have the nation's longest active home win streak.
Chaney Johnson. If Chaney didn't get it, I think Cardwell was right there with him.
No doubt.
Helpers are active as well. What to me is their foot movement and their hand activity. And it's got to be indisputable. I think they've already signaled it a 3. Actually, there was no basket interference because the ball was clearly off of the rim, the cylinder. And so by rule, it wouldn't matter who touched the ball. The ball was tipped back in because it was off the rim, out of the cylinder. Play early. And then all of a sudden getting it done inside with some power basketball. Miles Kelly knocking it down from deep. Auburn was in control back for this team from a year ago on fight. But we've also seen this electric scoring. I don't know who he's calling, Rich, but he has dialed up a...
And a timeout on the floor. From the Mattress Firm Battleground 2K24. It was a memorable one, to say the least. Shooting over 50% from beyond the arc this season. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Discover. It pays to discover.
Well, this is 6 years of player development. He's now a scorer inside. He's a playmaker. Mansfield, Texas, just a few miles east of Fort Worth. Former Collin County star. Getting it done. Well, let's watch the young man, the transfer from Oklahoma. Kelvin Sampson had an interesting point yesterday. One of those guys that keeps growing up in this system. One thing he can do is knock him down. He'll create on his own.
It is senior night, and the number 3 Houston Cougars take on the Kansas Jayhawks.
This is really good defense, and the youngster from Columbus, New Jersey, knocks it down, but you take a look, but this is what matters right here. Tugler, 7'6" wingspan, going to town.
700 career points for Hunter Dickinson.
Yeah, this ball was likely going in anyway, but just to make sure the officials called basket interference. How hard it was going to be to replace Jamal Shead, the All-American. It looked like a difficult task, but over the last...
Time now for our halftime report. Kevin Cotter, Seth Greenberg, and Alan Cuff.
Welcome back to Fertitta Center, where Houston is trying to win their 108th game against just 7 losses in this one.
Over half court. Either don't go there or keep your dribble and dribble out of there, but that's the worst place to pick up the ball. That was perfectly executed by Simpson.
Here's Drizzle.
Jizzle James and Day-Day are the best. It leads to points off the turnovers. They have 15 points off turnovers. They protect the rim and contest shots.
And there's the loose ball and the hustle by Sharp behind the back. Presented by Progressive Insurance right after these messages. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports, home of the national championship.